Nagaland the first time under 13 Asmita Zonal Football League East Zone do Nagaland Football Association pra host korigena aji pra shuru hoise Chumoukedima Football Stadium de itu league to Asmita aro Khelo India laga initiative pra organize koria laga ase young talent identify koribole aro grassroots football promote koribo nimite IB ground report sabo reporter Adona lote
Hornbill TV ita Chumoukedima Football Stadium de aina ase aro ekta bal cover aji first time Nagaland te under 13 Asmita Football League ta first match to ele Tripura aro Nagaland team kiligina ala se apnan background tibi dikhibo itula agete moan logote ita moan itu Nagaland Football Association laga treasurer Sir Roko Angami moan ke join kuina ase to ekta duta hoilibi itu Nagaland Football Association kanbra aji host kurigina aha laga opor itu zonal football league laga first time Nagaland pra itu host kuri ase aro moan jani paisi ki moa laga maiki kan under 13 kan bi first time itu zonal football league te participate kuri ase to host kuribo para laga aro itu oporte participate kurula opor kinika apni an Nagaland Football Association bi itu message kuri ase.
Thank you Adona for having me. Apnar itia moge hudi thaka nisna Nagaland to first time itu Asmita Football League to suru kurase under 13 to first time host kurase aro this is the fourth edition to ja ase Nagaland ke itia All India Football Federation ineka opportunity digine ami kan ke host kobole dia tu beshi khushi janai dia ase aro football age jabo kole tu ineka younger age group te he suru kurle tu itu faida hobo aro kwa nisna ami kan ineka host kobole dia tu beshi dangor opportunity ase aro this year to ami kan host first time host kura ase itu opore ami kan ekdom time congested একদম টাইম কমতি হোৱাৰ পৰা আমি খানকে হোষ্ট কৰিব কোনে এনেকুৱাটো দিছে কিন্তু আমি খান নাগালেণ্ডে পুৰা ষ্টেটতে আমি খান ট্ৰায়েল বি লৈ কিন্তু টিমটো চিলেক্ট কৰা নাই কিন্তু যা চাল আমি খান উইথিন নাগালেণ্ড ভিতৰতে জনপদ ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট পৰা এইটো আণ্ডাৰ 13 এইটো টুৰ্ণামেণ্ট হোষ্ট কৰা জিতিয়া লগা টিমহে আহি কিনে এতিয়া নাগালেণ্ড টিমটো ৰিপ্ৰেজেণ্ট কৰাইছে কিন্তু অহা চাল এইটো এভৰি ইয়েৰ যাব fifth edition do ami khan Nagaland purate ami khan bal kuri information digine school khan aru academies khan ke khopor digine ami khan bal team banai kine bal coaching lo kine he team takra banabo koine etu bi janai dia ase
so ekta football la saisi gole to mutakan ke saisi gole to Subroto Kapti bi jaina jiti kina ahala bi man तीन बार चार बार भी मन हुनी किना आसे हुली भी इन ग्रासरूट लेवल साइसे बोले तो माइकी का लगा तो इमान भी हुनिया ना दिस टाइम हे फर्स्ट टाइम मैं भी हुनिया से तो ग्रासरूट ते इनेगा माइकी कान की भी एनकरेज करिबो निमिते नागालैंड फुटबल एसोसिएशन भी आहुले साल दे की मेहनत करिगिना किनिका लय जाबले लगा पपना से
नागालैंड फुटबल एसोसिएशन आमी खान इयरली प्लान करे आसे आरो स्पेशली आमी खान गर्ल्स फुटबल टू प्रमोट करबो किना आमी खान प्रोग्राम दे आसे कोआ निसना आमी खान last year under 16 Dr. Teo National Sub Junior bi ami kan host kurise aru itu sal Asmita itu host kurase ami kan Nagaland tu maki kan football khiliye kwa tu parents khan bara ekdom namane kintu itia tu parents khan holibi girls khan holibi tan TV te noholibi match khan sai aru na India te girls football itia uthi thaka itu dikhine poila tu state team represent করলে মানুষকে বিচাৰি থাকে আমি খান কিন্তু একটা টিম বি নাপায় আজিকালি তো ট্রায়াল মাতি সেগুলো তো 50-60 মানুহ আহিনে ট্রায়াল আহে এতিয়া তো নাগা মানুহ বি ফুটবল খেলি কেনে মাকি খান এইটো তো ফায়দা হ'ব কাৰণে এতিয়া উইলিংলি এনেকা এতিয়া তো ওলাই যাছে এইটো কাৰণে বেছি খুশি আছে আৰু ইন দ্য নিয়াৰ ফিউচাৰ আমি খান মাকি খান লগা ফুটবল প্ৰমোট কৰিলে আমি খান ক্যালেন্ডার প্ল্যান কৰি আছে
আচ্ছা ইতুলা লিগ অপৰতে অলপ জানিবলৈ মনটো এতিয়া 5 to 10 যাবলৈ আছে তো জন হিচাপতে খেলি আছে তো এতিয়া ইয়াতে জিতা গানটো কিনিকা হয় না তাকান ইটো আলাক জনল গানকে কম্পিট কৰি না যাবলৈ আছে অলপ প্ৰসিজাৰটো কৈ দিব
এতিয়া আমি খান Asmita আমি খান নাগালেণ্ড হোষ্ট কৰি থাটো ইটো জোনাল হে আছে কিন্তু ইটো টিম ভিতৰতে ইটো টুৰ্নামেণ্ট লিগতে খেলি কিনে ফাৰ্ষ্ট আৰু সেকেন্ড টু অল ইণ্ডিয়াতে পাৰ্টিসিপেট কৰিব
related to football as to time pa time de khudi lobo one last year Nagaland Super League la do one balra witness kurina aise to second edition to kitia suru hobo ni sta sir
ami khan first meeting to ho jase kintu itia to second edition Nagaland Super League to itia to date to fix kora na kintu likely March April majote hobo ni inaka plan to kora ase
thank you so much mon ke join kudia karne thank you তো এইটো আছে মন হর্নবিল টিভি কান বি আজি ইয়াতে আইগনা আন্ডার 13 আসমিতা Zonal Football League to hele to yate Chumoukedima Football Stadium de suru kurigena 5ta team itu East Zone bra aigena date 10 tak loi jabuli lagase aro itu opportunity moan janio parala tu Nagaland Super League to hele to by March aro April mojote khilibuli laga takan itu ekta bapna ase to sob manubi Nagaland Super League riki takan isna aro ityabi yate moan under 13 football team Nagaland kan bi participate kurigena ala ase to football lovers kan holi bi apnian aina moala Nagaland team lan ki bi support kuribi aro encourage bi kuribi itu bisite da moala match highlight bi sabo aro takan itu press briefing bi aji laga itu inauguration la opportunity bi moan itu laga details itia sailobo
On behalf of Nagaland Football Association and All India Football Federation, I extend my warm welcome to all the media friends and thank you for coming for this press conference. I am Kenny Busekuse, President Nagaland Football Association. Before we start, I would like to request my friend Senior Vice President Kiaka, who is convener organizing committee for this Asmita under 13 zonal football league. I'll request him to explain about Asmita, about this thing, and after that, when you raise the question, we will start answering accordingly.
Well, Asmita begin with a city league. We were very fortunately, I believe this is the third edition of Asmita Football League, but we fortunately this time got one slot for the City League, and accordingly the champion of that league today is representing as Nagaland. So basically it started with the City League, but we also were surprised that the zonal were announced, and we are very fortunate that All India Football Federation had trust on us and requested us to host the zonals. So we took this as an opportunity, though we had just recently concluded the National Football Championship called the 30-hour Junior Girls Under 17. But we took this as a challenge because this was an opportunity for us to develop our grassroots. So basically that's about Asmita and how we are conducting this zonal. And the winner and the runners from this league will be heading to for the nationals of the Asmita national finals. Thank you.
And for state plan for the women, by 2030, we were planning that our senior team will figure in the national senior team. And by 2028, at least some junior will be in a national trial game or something. That is our plan now. So we are starting only now. You all know that in Nagaland, girls playing football was not that much encouraged by the parents. But now the situation has changed. Parents are coming forward requesting that even the own children to take part in the football. So we are so happy, and this will be Asmita will be added further for state also. Now we started under 13, so we'll be looking forward to host another 16 or 17 this under junior girl again. And with that one, I would like to request our friend Dark to say about something about the referee.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rio Langthar from Meghalaya as a FIFA assistant referee. So, as I start my journey, I used to be like a football player. I used to represent my state. But in 2009, I left refereeing. I left football. I started refereeing because in those days, where like football was not too much for women. We don't have like many tournaments for women. We just from my state, they just used to call me for directly to join to represent the state only. So it's very difficult for me to continue to be there where I am. So I got a call suddenly from my secretary. He asked me to join refereeing if I'm interested. But when I joined it, I love it because, you know, even if I'm not a player, I still feel like to be still connected with football. So I joined it, and in 2017, I became a national referee. So the first women from my state to become the national. And in 2018, I became the FIFA referee so far until now. And I was happy, like in 2024, I got selected to be in the World Cup in Dominican Republic. And last year, to be the first women to go for Asian Women's Champions League for the semi-final and final to represent India. And my upcoming assignment is I'm still preparing for the Asian Cup. So as you know, like most of the people, they don't know much about the refereeing. Like I saw so many news, they are saying like, I know I'm still a FIFA, I'm still continue to be in FIFA list, but most of them, they mix much about like I'm going to be for World Cup, but actually I'm still under trial for the World Cup. It's not like they will select me directly, I will go for the World Cup, but we are under trial. We are more than 30% in the World Cup list, so hopefully, and I'll try my best in the Asian Cup, because Asian Cup is one of the biggest tournament for the Asian Confederation. So from there, if I perform well, hopefully, and I'll try my best to perform so that I can be in the list of the World Cup next year, next year 2026 or 27, which is going to be happen in Rio, in Brazil. So I'll try my best to do my best and to be there and to be one of the role models, especially for the women, because as you know, a referee, it's like very hard. Even for me, I'm struggling. Like when I was just a kid, it was not, you know, I'm not from the family background that are very, you know, I can say like, it's not from a well-rich family to be there, but still my family, they support me where I am. Even though my parents already passed away, but because of them, I am where I am. And they never used to stop me, like they keep pushing me to where I am right now. So I'm happy for that. So it's just, I want like more women to be there to where I am, especially from the, you know, like from the village people. It's very, not just as a referee, even the players also. And I'm thankful for the Asmita for organizing such tournament, because there are so many youngsters who are good. From the city, you might not find a good players or a good sports person, but from the village, you will get more, because some of the students, they are not much interested in study or they can't afford. But if you push them through sports, they can learn and they can earn as well. So thank you, Asmita, for that.
As we all know, Nagaland basically is a football-loving state. But for so long, we've been concentrating only on the seniors, which in fact is very late for developing the players. So now the good thing is we're going grassroots. And the best part of Asmita, which I forgot to, I'm sure you all know, but it's like achieving sports milestone by inspiring women through action. So this basically is not just football. There's so many disciplines, but I'm very grateful to the Sports Authority of India for including football also in this program. And well, it is definitely helping us because our concentration on the game is now going grassroots, is going on age category. That's why the best part of this tournament is that today our girls are getting a match time in the zonal national football championship. So basically, this is where they practically learn where the standard of football is going, the reality of football, and the technicalities of football at a very early age. So I believe that will definitely help football grow.
I'm Madeline Yumbrosia, and I am a representative of the Nagaland Football Association. I've had the opportunity of attending a FIFA workshop last year representing the state, and ever since I've been very closely associated with the Nagaland Football Association. Like some of the former speakers have said earlier, the Asmita League for the state of Nagaland is a first, although it is the 4th edition for the country. We are hopeful that through the participation of our girls in this league, a young girl participating or listening to Ms. Dhar through your mode of communication will be inspired to pursue football, not just as a footballer, but the whole football ecosystem, refereeing. There's so much to it. We do not have a single women football referee at the national level. Even for men, there's just one national football referee here in our state. So our state has a long way to go, but for women, we are just at the start, and we believe such leagues like this, beginning at the grassroots level, for girls just below 13 years, it will be an encouragement for them. And like Ms. Dhar has mentioned about her family, how people in her community have been supportive, we in Nagaland also need to create that kind of support for football, especially for women, so that they can, our young girls at the schools, when parents encourage them, or their teachers encourage them during playtime to take up such sports, not just football, but other sporting, activities. Maybe it will encourage many more young girls to take up football very seriously as they progress over the years. So we're hopeful this league will pave a way for many young footballers to come up. And another thing that I wanted to mention, if we look at other states, in the neighboring states, we have a lot of women referees like her. There are a lot of women footballers, teams progressing. We hope that Nagaland would also one day have very good players from our state, have women referees, coaches, and as a whole build that football ecosystem, not just in the men's sport, but in the women's category as well.